Here with you. I hope you're still there with me. You know, we want to play this clip here, you know. We want to play this clip here.
The PNP, the Gleaner, and many others have used or accepted the use of the term Masa to describe others in a non-racial way. In today's Jamaica, Masa describes a perceived attitude of those with power in relation to others, not a color. It describes a perceived disposition, not a race. And it is an acceptable term of the Jamaican language that frequently appears non-racially in the written and the spoken word.
You are listening to the Black Radar YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button and keep listening.
Here we go.
Madam Speaker, there are several Jamaican proverbs that make use of the word Masa. Here are a few. Sleep have no Masa, which means eventually sleep will overpower you. Masa has, Masa grass, which is a proverb about power, control, and entitlement. Another one is patient dog, nyam in Masa bone. With patience, you can rise above those who may have authority over you. Are we racist, Madam Speaker, or racially motivated when we invoke these Jamaican proverbs? No. In these proverbs, Masa is used non-racially in relation to power and authority. Madam Speaker, despite political competition, Mark Golding and I have always, the opposition leader and I have always enjoyed a very productive relationship in this and the other house, and a warm and friendly one outside, inclusive of our wives. Some of the interpretations I have seen and listened to are inconsistent with that reality. The reasons are, Madam Speaker, speaking my truth, is that my remarks have been misconstrued, my motives have been misrepresented, and my intentions have been distorted. I regret that some persons may have viewed my remarks as racially motivated. To again be clear, that was never my intention. To apologize, however, Madam Speaker, would be to legitimize what simply is not true. The truth is that Masa, in its modern usage, is applied non-racially. Masa Mark, as I used it, was not about race. Masa Mark, as I used it, was not about color. Masa is always about an attitude and style regarding power, and that is how I use the term to describe what I saw as disrespectful attitude and language.
Okay, so we hear a sweet mouth Nigel say, him go through whole heap of book overnight to go find out the answer where him gave, why I'm not apologizing for the Masa Mark thing. Yet still, in the house, when him has said, some of him own GLP minister that say, yeah, but him a slave master pick me. Yes, them say it in the house. Him a slave master pick me. No. I don't business how much out of many one who don't want to tell the people them about. Which is an American motto. I don't care how much you not talk about racism not there Jamaica. Look here. It's not reverse racism. You remember about a couple of weeks ago, I had shown how black people can be white supremacists. And though if you understand that they must support white supremacy, well, most of those parliamentarians that you see in the House is supporting white supremacy, because even the constitution where them have and the way them go about the people and business in parliament is white supremacy. Masa, and sorry, I never get the other part of the talk when I say Jamaican people say Masa God. What the hell him talking about? Sweet mouth. You forget to wash out your mouth before you talk, man. Masa God, and you're related to what you said. So what you say now? Masa Mark is God. Because if I'm relate to the only reason why people relate Masa God, I say Masa, is because to them God is white. That is a part of the white supremacy. Masa, everybody know in the levels of Masa what it means. Whether in America or in Jamaica, Masa I talk about the slave master. The slave master, that is what I talk about, Masa. So if you have a term and I say Masa Mark, it means you say Masa Mark is a slave master. I don't know how you want to come to the throne like say people are idiot. Oh, the politician love twist round things so and I go on like say you're intellectual. So with a talk say about Nigel and him sweet mouth. Well, I tell you the truth, you know, them man, they must be more educated than everybody else and intellectually, you know, great. I tell Jamaican people, say, where we hear him say, I know that him mean, where we think it mean. Why uno politicians say so, Rasta? And now Nigel, who sweet mouth, him come like him full of, whatsoever them say people full of. Because really and truly, you really, because I never that take it as nothing, you know, I say, sure, them man there with them little talk, because me tell people, say, white man that, so I mean not care, but him in a parliament, and him not supposed to talk certainly, him not the privilege like me, to talk how me want to talk. But when him come back now, with the whole heap of long talking argument, where I get, to justify that where we hear is not where he mean. How where the man they come from? How where the man they come from? Eh? Where's the Shane? Yeah. Where the man they come from? Where them come from? You mean say we not understand the word? You mean say we black people who live in a Jamaica for how much years not understand when a man say Masa this and Masa that. And him talk about your country people said to Mas John, Mas Tom. Of course, country people say to Mas John and Mas Tom. And of course, people say Masa God. But when me hear you say it, I know that you mean. A liar tell to yourself. And I go like say we are idiot because we are interpreted a certain way. You look upon the man and then him friend them in the house and I talk about, yeah, but which is relating to Mark Golden. They must say, yeah, but him a slave master pick me. Maybe him a no master Mark, but him a slave master pick me. It's what we are talking about now. What we are talking about now, you know, is that the out of many things not working and it should not work in Jamaica. Because the majority of people in Jamaica is of African stock. And we should not entertain no out of many. Anyway, we want to talk to a lady here that I think can address this thing a bit more than me, you know, because more time we want to get ignorant a certain way, you understand? We want to talk to Caroline Cooper, West Indian art and literary scholar, who has organized cultural studies with unparalleled insight and flair. She has bridged the multiple scholarly domains and reached the wider public with her work in cultural studies. Me not about to read the whole line tonight, so I go to come.
I ask you who you introduced. If could I never meet with all of that all for long time?
No, I know Dr. Kyle Cooper, that's why I say me not about to read no more because I don't know where them write them.
You know, muta.
Wait, no. At them, give me the paper and I say me not write me. When me see where I go on, so me say me not read no more. Me not read no more. Yes. Anyway, look at now, Caroline.
Me can't explain the situation any better than me just hear you explain it. Because Nigel I take with the idiot. You understand? And all he had to do is come back on Tuesday and say, boy, you know, I'm really sorry. Please, you know, accept my apology. No, it means too ignorant to apologize. You know what I'm saying?
What you know? You see,
if I apologize, that means I'm wrong.
Well, you see me now, Caroline, whether I'm apologizing or not, it's not the problem with me having. The problem is that him come back and never say him apologize. But come back with a long, I don't know what kind of conversation for show you when we say Masa, when me say Misa, what kind of madness is that?
It's like somebody give him write up something in an exercise book and give him to read because clearly him never think about what he was reading. Them just give his thing to read and him read it. And he must know, so it no make no sense. When we say master, my master and so, mas is this different from master? Mas is coming like Mr. So-and-so, where it's a term of respect where say, may I go down a mas Joe, or may I go down mas so-and-so. Mas don't mean master there.
Yeah, master a different thing from master. And
then when people say master God, and he's going to ask if the people are racist when they say master God. But listen, I was...
No, that's the idiot part, you know.
This week.
That's the idiot part,
that master God is coming from the same old plantation system.
White God.
The white God, where you think of God as your master. Listen, Jamaica Kincaid is just a brilliant novelist, and one of the things she says about, this hymn, my master and my friend, that hymn, my master.
Yes.
Kincaid said, your master can be your friend. You understand? Friend and master not go together. So when we are talking about master God, is recognizing that God is on a different level from us. He's our master. He make us, and we must obey our master.
Master, yeah.
Yes,
master
so
different
that
thing.
Don't mean that people are racist when they say master God. They are acknowledging that God is the Lord
a master.
And whatever. So that was just pure foolishness. And for a man that's supposed to be a Rhodes Scholar.
Oh, he's a Rhodes Scholar?
Yes.
Oh, that's why I'm saying it then. That's why I'm saying.
You never see, I don't know if you never see my column on Sunday when I quote you, when you talk about the Rhodes Scholar, them who glad to get a scholarship in the name of the oppression of black people.
Yeah.
Because, I read that excellent book where them people from Austria write about you, and where you write about yourself. And them ask me to do the foreword, it may work for now. So I read through the whole book, and that is where I find that thing where you take the Rhodes Scholar them for Papi Show. And I want to make people know, and I'm jealous of the Rhodes Scholar them, because me was a Jamaica scholar, and as far as I'm concerned, a Jamaica scholar is much more distinguished than a Rhodes Scholar. We now take scholarship from the people them where they abuse me.
A slave master. From the master them, from Masa.
Masa Rhodes. And you have to say you're a Rhodes Scholar. Them don't think about.
All right, so let me ask you something. Ask you something, Caroline. Break down Masa, and Mr. for me. Break it down.
First of all, Masa. The Oxford English Dictionary say Masa is a term, them say is a corruption, a West Indian, them say a Negro corruption of master. Yes. Well, me now going to say corruption. Yes. I think the Dictionary of Jamaican English says it's like a Jamaican, they've never used corruption, but let me go for the dictionary quick. I don't want the time run off about it. But it's like a Jamaican variation on master. You know how we change up English? The English master, we turn it into Masa. All right? So that is where the Masa come from, as in master. Okay? And master means somebody who is dominant over you. This is what master means.
Yes.
You understand?
Of course.
So, let me see. Maybe give the exact thing what them say. Masa, M-A-S-S-A, M-A-S-S-A, coming quick. Whenever else ever ask me this, I'm going to look it up. M-A-S-T-E-R-S, come after T. So Masa, where Masa they know. Me did look it up for something I write, because my gone back for Mr. Clarke, my column on Sunday. Masa, here it is. A Negro corruption of master.
All right.
They might call it corruption. You know, it's the same.
Yeah.
Language is seen as a corruption of English. So that is the Oxford English Dictionary.
Masa is an English corruption of master.
Yes. So we corrupt. The English word is master, and we corrupt
it and call it Masa.
Masa.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is the way them. You know, some people still think of our Jamaican language as a corruption of English, but you know, we just change up the English to suit ourselves.
Of course, yeah.
And I'm not a linguist, maybe this is not completely accurate, that's what I'm telling you, but my understanding is that some of the vowels, the words that come together with a S and a T, and some of them double consonants, we don't really deal with them. That is why it's like Smith, we call Smith Simit. We put in a vowel in between the S and the M. And apparently that is a feature of the Jamaican language that maybe could be traced to some of the West African languages. But as I say, this is just something me think me remember, but me now, swear by it. So Masa and Master, changing the Master to Masa could be the same, formation, whatever called corruption, where we don't have S and T coming together. So, all right. So now, the Dictionary of Jamaican English now, I don't know if that is what he was talking about, Clarke was talking about when he said Patois Dictionary, because the Dictionary of Jamaican English does not say that it is a dictionary of Patois. So maybe it's one of them Patois dictionaries in fine on the, on the internet. So, for Masa now, them say, may I look up Masa here, I'm not seeing Masa here in the dictionary. Masa. Anyhow, we know that the Masa, according to the Oxford English Dictionary, is our corruption of master. All right,
but the word Masa, if you look on it, every time, even in movies, I hear a slave attack, him call the white man Masa. Him call the white man Masa.
Yes, and then
him don't relate to a black man. Him don't relate to a black man as Masa.
No. As I said, it might say mass to somebody, but that is not usually, it's not the same as master.
Masa. No, it's not the same. Not the same.
No.
Which is that Nigel and Nigel one with feet says the same.
No, it's not the same. Absolutely. I'm looking up mass right now and see what the dictionary says. All right? Okay. The dictionary says Maki, Moki, Masa. Maki plus Masa means master or sir, a greeting. How you do, master? And a phrase showing submission and respect. All right? So that Maki Masa there is still coming out of that system where there's one person is dominant and the other is inferior.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But I shouldn't say understand because I know you understand. Mas, no. Mas, all right. See here now? Mas, Masa. Formerly master, now Mr. So you see when I say the Masa or Masa, it's a reduced form of master, and it was formerly master, now Mr., but rather more informal and even intimate towards older people, respectful. No, you think Clarke was being respectful when him called?
No, definitely not. No, definitely not. No.
He was not being respectful. Okay? In fact, the dictionary go on to say, Masa nigger, Mas nigger. No, they say that was going out of style from a long time. It's a fellow Negro, a friend. Masa nigger is a friend. So that is an extension of what it says before that.
But he wasn't saying that Mark Gold was him friend.
Yes, rather more informal and even intimate. So this mass now is respectful. Mass is different from the way in which Clarke is using Masa. Okay?
Yes, of course.
So, I mean, when he's good, and this is, the going around and going around.
Coming around and a whole long talking like say, he might show people say, them don't have no sense.
Yes.
Like when we him have the truth in him head, but when him say we are interpret where him say by what him say.
That him, let me tell you, let me read what him say, because it is really outrageous. And may I write something, I say cock mouth kill cock, because the same thing he must say about Golden, we can say about him. Him say, let me read it quick. I have it here, may I work on this up, so I have it right here. So, here it is. Him said, quick, we know I have news at 45. Him said, come on, me know what else. He says, all right, hear him now. Objections have been raised to my use of the word Masa, which have largely relied upon a misleading imputation of motive and intent. You see, I don't ever use imputation now. All imputation is a big word meaning claim. So it has these, our objections in use of the word Masa have largely relied upon a misleading claim of motive and intent. So he's saying, we are saying him did have a motive and him did have an intent. So use the word, but him say it was misleading. Him never, we are misinterpreting what his motive was. Hear him say now. My remark was mean, and him say meant, and I stop and say yes, it was there mean. My remark was meant to draw attention in a light-hearted way.
Wow.
Says a joke he was making. So Mr. Pon the radio, ask Angela Brown-Burke if she was amused by his light-hearted comment. When you make a light-hearted comment, you assume that the person that is giving the joke to will share the joke. You can't be abusing people and say you are being light-hearted. He's just dishonest.
Yes.
My remark was meant to draw attention in a light-hearted way to a trend by the opposition leader to explicitly denigrate. I mean, I like that word denigrate, because it comes from Latin and it means to blacken. But we use denigrate not necessarily around color of people, but to mean to undermine the people, to show people in a negative light then. So that he's saying, in a light-hearted way, he was trying to draw attention to this trend by the opposition leader to explicitly denigrate others with his choice of words. Here the part where they talk about catch cock. Without him realizing the need to account for those words. And it's the same thing happened to him. He's not recognizing that he has to account for his use of the word Masa. Okay? And he says, it is that unaccountable display of power that I describe as Masa. And he himself is behaving with this unaccountable display of power. The unaccountable meaning now, him not taking any account of what him say. Him just say what him feels to say. It is an unaccountable display of power, and that is what he's describing as Masa. So basically, by my interpretation, Nigel Clarke admits say him a Masa. And it is that Masa behavior now that makes him feel he can call Golden Masa in the Baka Masa sense, and nobody has to say nothing to him.
Yeah.
You see, because in Jamaican context, Masa often goes with Baka Masa, and
of course, Baka Masa is what is
call out the same Baka Masa in Parliament, same time when Clarke was talking.
Yes.
So
Them say picnic. Him a Baka Masa picnic.
Yes. So while Clarke trying to say Masa don't have nothing to do with color, Warmington one side I say I'm a Baka Masa picnic. So this up to his own parliamentarian Warmington know that
interpret it,
foolishness. Him telling us when him trying to tell us that Masa don't have nothing to do with race.
Terrible.
It is outrageous, Muta, and we have to speak out against it because, here is Clarke now, instead of just saying, I'm sorry. And then the other thing is, an apology don't necessarily mean that you feel say you're wrong. What an apology means is that you acknowledge that somebody
hurt it might have for other people.
Yes, you are acknowledging the effect of what you have done to other people. And you are regretting. You might say the people them fool, understand say Masa no mean white man, but all right, so I suppose them even fool and them get vexed. Then you can still say sorry to them, so me sorry me never intend to upset you. Me sorry me upset you please forgive me. What would it take off a Nigel Clarke to say I'm sorry? Nothing except that he's a black man with an old-time Masa mentality.
Bossy slave, me call them.
Yes.
Bossy slave.
Yes, you see, that is the problem. So he has the Masa mentality. Even though he's black, he has assumed that status. That means he cannot be wrong. He can't be wrong because he's a Rhodes Scholar, he's a doctor, he's a MP, he's a power.
He's next to the Prime Minister.
Yes. So
them
he
use the
does
same
not
toothpaste.
have to apologize to Mark Golding or to the rest of we who vex. And you know, one of the other points I need to make, I don't often say this in public, but I am convinced that poor people should not represent us in politics. Because some of these pauperized people have come out of terrible circumstances. We know plenty we will have come from nowhere, but we fight up and we reach a little where. But some of them, muta, they don't know when they have enough. They are so afraid that they're going to go back into poverty. That them just collect, them just accumulate, so that, you know, public funds, private funds, whatever them can lay them hands on.
You and Jackie sit down and talk, man, because the exact thing she think too.
Yes, and I'm telling you, somebody like Mark, that, you know, come off a good table then. His father was a man who helped people. Somebody emailed me and said the amount of students that Professor Golding gave money to help them and all, him said he would check them work and he would test them because he was committed to the event. So somebody like Mark, though, don't need money. He don't need to run down money. You understand? So in a very ironic way, somebody like white Jamaican like Mark might be looking after the interests of black people more than some of the black people them in politics that are only looking out for themselves. They no business with the rest of it. Them just in a politics for what them can get.
Yeah, before them lose election, them have to get as much.
Yes.
All right, we have to move now, Caroline. We have to move.
All right, me there. You ever get me in a trouble now?
No, them in a trouble all the while, man. Welcome to the club.
You're back brother than mine, you know.
Welcome to the club.
All right, man. Enough love.
Yeah, all right. Give thanks. Yeah.
Looking forward to the book coming out because it is a wonderful book.
Yeah, all right.
Mutabaruka, verbal swordsman.
All right, Mama.
Here.
Yeah.
All
right.
That
was
here.
Yeah, Caroline Cooper, man. I can't read the whole heap of things, but it's Caroline Cooper. Everybody know Caroline Cooper. Okay, what we they know? This is Mutabaruka. We want to present to you a wholesome kind of level of consciousness right now. So, subscribe and tell your friend them. This is Mutabaruka.
You are listening to the Black Radar YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button and keep listening.
You know that the government released a statement say crime gone down 20% in the first 3 months, to the January, February, March, the end of March. Crime gone down 20%. We're glad to hear that, you know. Yeah, man, we're glad to hear that. And we hope say when the next 3 months come here, say gone down and next 20%, you know. Yeah, we hope say not just a statistics show it head now. And it's them make it gone down 20%, and it's not the youth them kind of ease up certain things. So we want to say yes, we love to hear when the crime gone down, because that is where we want it go down. We don't want it go up. So we're going to wait for the next 3 months and see what's going to happen. Yes, really watching what is happening in Jamaica. They are foreign and you hear them talking, you know, you definitely don't want to come back to Jamaica, you know. Yeah, man, a whole heap of people. Them listen to news of foreign from Jamaica, and them say, no, sir, me not go back down there. And me not wrong them still. Even though we look at where we are going in America, no better herring, no better barrel, if you know them kind of thing there. Because in America there, I can't believe, I see some things that go on. I see one whole town in Mississippi, one whole town mashed down with cyclone and rain and flood and all them something there. All choke. Them a report say things go up in the year 30,000 feet in the year. That's the way a plane a fly, you know. then when the cyclone lick, then the twister lick, everything mash up in the town. Everything mash up. People dead, things mash up. I'm sorry for them people there, why, but I don't know what's going on. Fire over one side, freezing over one side, cyclone over one side, mass shooting, them say 100 and odd. Mass shooting take place in America since the year start. 100 and odd. The last one is what them call a transgender person going to school and kill 3 people. I don't know much of you hear about it. 3 youth and 3 elderly, big people. I shouldn't say elderly, big people. The youth going to the school and just start to fire shot. If you ever see the youth in the school, I walk around with a big gun them. And police would have to shoot it. Yeah, man, after killing 3, 6 people. And that is just a part of the whole thing we are going. Every other day in America, you hear a mass shooting. Every other day, you hear a town matched down with flood and water wash out certain place and things are freeze over. If it was a Bible days, man, the people would have ball out and say, yes, the Lord that come for them earth. Masa Lord that come for him earth. Masa God that come for him earth. It's a serious thing. Stepping razor. Hectic day, may I tell you. We just still talk about the crime rate we gone down. And we hope say it really keep going down. Because it make all we are going to Jamaica, you know. The thing will make people more uncomfortable, I say, should I say uncomfortable, is the gun shooting, you know. Yeah, man, that is the main thing. You see, if we could not hear about no gun shooting, I'm a little murder going around the corner there, so it wouldn't be so disastrous for my brains. But may I tell you, it really, may I tell you, especially when you're there foreign, you know. Especially if you're Jamaican and you're there foreign, and you hear the news. Oh gosh, man, you just forget about plane. Yes. Speaking of plane, the airline people them in America, a man attack a air hostess on the plane yesterday. We stop, you know, stop up business, you know. And them come together now, the airline, them a say, them a move towards anybody will cause disturbance on an airline. Them go and ban them, not from the, like American airline, but every plane. You hear that? And that them a move towards, you know. Anybody will make any disturbance on plane, they wanting to bring in a law where say that person must never fly on an next plane. So all the people, all the bad boy, they will love going like, yeah, they've control the plane they sometimes. Because when I hear someone on the plane and the users tell them to go sit down and all them tell them, say, sit down where? I want something in my bag. And all the users tell them to sit down, you know, him still exit, him continue. But you have wicked and that go on now. So we hope, say, them don't pass no law like that. Trust me. I better them just figure it out a different way because enough people feel distressed. We hear about coffee the other day upon the airline. I know here we're going on an airline up to now. I used to show I'm going to use the bathroom in the first class section. And I don't know, everybody's supposed to know, so if you're in a coach, you can't go in the first class. It's just that first class used to have a little screen where them draw first time. That you just know, so well, you know, for go beyond the screen. But nowadays, when you're going in an airplane, you don't see no screen at the first class. You just know a first class because of how the seat them look. There's a cafe, want to use the bathroom and decides that she want to use the bathroom by any means necessary. Boy, anyway, she in America. I see her book for some big show. So that is the next thing we have to look out for. But hey, sometimes in a coach, hey, then all you can use bathroom. If you're in a first class, you can go use the bathroom in the coach side. And me personally know, say, me go in at the bathroom already when me in a coach. First class bathroom, me don't know how that go. Me don't know how that go. But anyway, that them a decide, say, look here, we're going to ban any person who make any mischief on the plane. You will never fly on an airplane. That is kind of, boy, that rough. That rough. You know, see, that really rough to do that still. But I feel them thing. We can't have say nothing about for them thing. Anyway, why? Yes, with the Smith no come from Africa. Oh no. Okay, so here we go. Female name first. Aminata. Aminata. A-M-I-N-A-T-A. Aminata means princess. Princess. Ama. Ama. A-M-M-A. Ama means famous. Famous. Ide. Ide. E-D-E. Ide means sweetness. That's some nice name them here, yeah. Ifuro. Ifuro. E-F-U-R-U. Ifuro means daughter of heaven. Daughter of heaven. So that's Aminata, A-M-I-N-A-T-A. Aminata means princess. Ama, A-M-M-A. Ama means famous. Ede, E-D-E means sweetness. And Ifuro, E-F-U-R-U, means daughter of heaven. Male name, Momar. M-O-M-A-R, Momar, means philosopher. Runako, Runako, R-U-N-A-K-O, Runako means handsome. Chabwira, C-H-A-B-W-E-R-A, Chabira, means he has arrived. And Bayete, B-A-Y-E-T-E, Bayete means between God and man. So that's Omar, O-M-A-R, means philosopher. Runako, R-U-N-A-K-O, Runako means handsome. Chabira, C-H-A-B-W-E-R-A, Chabira, means he has arrived. And Bayete, B-A-Y-E-T-E, Bayete. Definitely not. So, we're going to play this song here because when a person write a song, and we are talking about like 60 years ago, well, it's a poem actually, and it survived even to this time, that it sounds like, say, the person who write it, I talk about right now. And we make it even strange and weird like that the person who write it dead. But the words them trigger something in a way that make it sound like she was talking about our lifetime here in now. Over 60 years ago, this was written. Last week we played a tune, and I want to tell you some young people too. I said, Muta, where you get that tune from? You can't play it back. I mean, I said, them tune a little big in that days, you know. Yeah, man, when everything did look like it had go down. Like now. Everything did big in that days, so in relation to people them who bought me up on the plaza, we are no people, a couple of youth bought me up on the plaza and say, Muta, you have to play about that tune there. Those were the days, still is those days still. What a thing. What a thing. Where that crime gone down, well, gun shooting, murder gone down 20%. And we are say it again, we hope to the next 3 months to go down the next 20%. Yes, because, I mean, really, how long can a people be traumatized? Years now, what, 3 years we get traumatized for, 4 years. Serious trauma. Lockdown, and then after the lockdown, now we see this come at way. With the whole heap of, I mean, when you're inside and you hear about it, it's one thing, but you see, when you know, say, you hear about the killing them and you have to go outside. It's a terrible thing, a terrible feeling. And then now we hear say the government not go import ganja. Now them are going to import goat. 200 goat them start with. Them say them are going to import 1,000 odd goat in 3 years. Yes, hybrid goat for mix with our goat to make a hybrid kind of goat where we'll have more. Why them know them? It's a thing. You see, well, my lady tell me say a long time people are doing it, rich people who have them farm. A long time them are bring them goat to come to Jamaica, but we say the government now decides they're going to bring in some goat. So they might import goat. It sounds funny, don't it? The government import goat. It sounds funny when we hear the government import ganja too. It's a terrible thing, and it's so rich. It's a long time I know about it, but guess what now? It's the only country where me know of where people are thief something, and the people who are pay for the something, the people who pay for the money for the something where people are thief, have to pay extra for the thief them who are thief it. And the government agree with it. I talk about the thieving company named JPS. Them want the people them who legitimately play them. Hey, people, me stop working at the plaza. Cause people are bringing them troubles to me like muta. Oh, me no hear this. Oh, me no hear talk about that. Oh, me no hear talk about it. Well, this is one thing I'm going to talk about to them, I say. So we must talk about. The government stand up and watch the Jamaica Public Service rob legitimate people money by telling, say, the people them who have pay them light bill legitimately have to put towards the people them who are thief the light. And that them I say. So right now, you get shafted if you go by the rules. So maybe the whole of it should just take down with meat and take down everything and just go and throw up card pan wire. It's a terrible thing. And the government stand up and watch this happen in front of them because them are part of JPS. Say those who pay light bill have to pay extra for those who thief in the light. Dangerous people them. Meanwhile, Sweetmouth, Nigel, they collect how much money the thief in light them cars and now put it on we. What a terrible thing.
The informative information presented in this video is motivational and is positively aimed at inspiring, educating and entertaining the viewers with the cutting edge of critical reasoning. If you enjoy the contents on the Black Radar YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to show your support.